Hi, I need room 757, please.
Hello?
Hi, Mr. Bosma. This is Carmen. Just calling you so that you can attend this meeting. So just stay on the line.
The next item is roll call. Mr. Walden is here, Mrs. Harmon is here, Mr. Carran is here, and Dr. Bosma is participating by phone from Puerto Rico, and Susan Beaman is here. The next item is the approval of the agenda. Is there a motion?
Madam President, I move to approve the agenda. Respectfully ask for a second.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carries. The next item of business is discussion and possible action on postponing the superintendent search process.
Madam President, I would like to move that we postpone the superintendent search process until after the recall election reforms out.
I'd second that.
It's been moved and seconded to postpone the superintendent search process until after the recall election. Discussion.
It seems to me that we're in a very awkward time to be hiring a new superintendent. We don't know what's going to happen. And frankly, I didn't think that there would be a recall election, but I think there's going to be now. And,
Madam President, that has nothing to do with
it does have a great
He's
deal to
saying
do
he's
with it.
giving his reason as to why, so let's let him finish.
So it just seems to me an awkward time to go out and look for a new superintendent who potentially might not be working for the same board that had hired him or her.
Betty, did you want to speak to your motion?
Yes, I do. I agree with Mr. Carran, but I would like to kind of talk about the reasons a little bit. Because there's a recall election potentially, and that is all public knowledge now. My sense is that if we were to go forward with it under the timelines that you've established now, that the information that potentially a majority of the board might be recalled is going to prohibit people from applying. I think we get less applicants than we would if that were not there. And also, depending upon whether or not the recall election is held and when it's held, if we were to go forward with the timelines we have now, and the majority of the board selects a superintendent and then a recall election is held after that, and a new board might come in again, the new board would be faced potentially with not agreeing with who the superintendent was that was selected and having difficulty managing and getting used to each other. And I, in my own experience in the state of Arizona, that has occurred a number of times, and what happens sometimes is if you hire somebody and then the new board doesn't like that person, you wind up maybe having to pay off first superintendent's contract and getting somebody else, and that could be a potential expense to the district. And I just think it's very, we have time to do it, I think, and I think it would be better off for the whole process if everybody was together and behind. So that's the reason I'm asking for it.
Madam President, if I may. Every time there's a change of personnel on the board, it is in fact a new board, okay? So whether the board changes today or tomorrow or next month is immaterial. Regarding reversing the board's will. Quite a while back, I wanted to have the
Right
board...
now, I'm sorry, but right now what we need to do is give reasons why or why not we should postpone.
Well, I thought they had done that.
That's what's, well, now you have your chance to do that. We have to stick to the parameters of the agenda. And I think, I'm not sure where you're going, but if we go much further, I don't want to take a chance on that. We really need to stick to the why or the why not as to postponement.
Well, that's what I'm leading up to. Why we
But can you
should...
just get to the point?
The point is, Attorney Linda Good said, do not reverse a previous board's decision. Recently, Attorney Ron Harris says, do not reverse a previous board's decision. Attorney Ron Harris wrote another communique regarding this item on the agenda, and everybody, save Dr. Bosma, should have gotten a copy of that. Would I be privileged to read, Dr. Bosma, what Attorney Harris said?
I appreciate it.
Did you not get that?
No, I would appreciate hearing it.
If I may,
Okay.
he's out of the country.
Right, okay, we'll let you hear what he said since you didn't get it.
Board members and Mr. Clark, concerning December 4 new agenda item, discussion and possible action on postponing the superintendent search process. On July 6, 2007, I wrote an email concerning efforts by board members to change decisions that had been previously voted on and adopted. I said, and I quote, according to policy, each board member has the duty and obligation to, quote, accept the will of the majority vote in all cases and give wholehearted support to the resulting policy. See policy BBA. Therefore, reconsideration of an item previously voted on is a serious matter. In my opinion, the board should only consent to consider a vote previously made if there is new and critical information that was not previously available and that could materially change the earlier decision. My previous advice still stands. Sincerely, Ron Harris, Deputy Pinal County Attorney.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Hello?
May I speak?
There's new information.
Circumstances are different.
Let's let him finish.
Yeah, I assume he had. I thought he had.
Still the same as it was last month.
In that regard, I move by substitution that the board do not postpone the superintendent search